And I think it's interesting because you look back on it and you get to see how much of that has influenced your life. But then what's important is you take that in, you process it, and then how do you make that into your character, into who you are as a person, right?
Yeah. Have you seen that TV show Barbarians?
Yeah,
I think it's on Netflix.
I've seen.
It's a German series.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but yeah,
it's about Arminius. Like Arminius is he was the the First Reich, the German.
Yeah,
like he united all the tribes, and he was actually they would take the kids, and he got taken to Rome, and then he flipped. He went back home to Germany, and he flipped, and then he organized the tribes and fought the Romans and beat them.
Yeah,
and that was the beginning of that.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with the Roman Empire when I was a kid because I grew up in Germany.
Right?
And they used to have this comic book called Asterix.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen it?
No, never heard of it.
And
I grew up with Batman and Superman, Spider-Man.
Yeah. It was just like, it was about this, it was the Roman Empire time, and they would just travel all over, and just, it was really cool. So I just really loved the Roman Empire and just all the history, all the cool things that came with that. And then also World War II, just because of just the movement and
crazy,
almost right. So many things.
World War II has been one that's like been really prevalent in my head more recently in the last like 4 years because of COVID and the way that they really used all of the propaganda.
Yeah,
back then.
Exactly. Same thing, right?
Like the way, oh my gosh.
Same format, yeah. Same system, same patterns.
The way a whole country and then everybody within that, and then the Axis powers in general, were just brainwashed, and they changed so much of their mentality without thinking about what they were compromising about. Dude, you're like devaluing someone else's life so much that you're willing to wipe out people. Genocide is crazy, and it's so sad to think because this is why, like, for me, I've always taken a step back, right, or tried to focus on taking a step back and being like, okay, how can I process whatever information is being given to me? And then I can go in and really think about it critically. I don't want to just be rash about whatever decision I make. I want to think about it critically. And oftentimes, whatever is like the most dangerous thing probably is true. Take it into consideration, but it's true. Genocide, not good. Like, I don't care why you think you're in the right, but a lot of those people were just easily brainwashed. Easily, and is everyone's perspective or whatever. But it's crazy to think about.
Yeah. And how fast, right? Those things can happen.
Was there much history, or not history? Was there much of that talked about when you were growing up in Germany?
In Germany?
Yeah, because you went to school there, right?
I went to school there, German schools, everything.
How was that like?
It was interesting, right? Because I forgot I didn't forget, but I stopped speaking English at home. So my mom, we came back in like 3rd grade for a year. I was like a little German kid,
Yeah.
She wasn't responding in English anymore, so we came back for a year. But I went to, from kindergarten to like 5th grade. And so they separated the class by religion. Catholic was one class. All the kids in that classroom was Catholic.
Is it in Germany?
Germany. Back in the day, and I'm sure it's different now. Protestant.
Okay.
And then the
Orthodox?
Turkish kids, no, they're atheists. They just call them atheists. Like Turkish kids, Muslim, like whatever. They were just atheists,
Interesting.
Yeah.
And then did they teach you guys differently? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't remember, but I don't know.
That's trippy.
But they whatever it was, they separated us by religion.
Even that is like.
And I remember just like because there's a lot of like Turkish kids. There's German, because I think after World War II, I was like, why are there so many Turkish? Not that many, but Turkish families or Turkish people in Germany, right? And it's like after World War II, they needed help rebuilding the country, and so a lot of Turkish families moved there.
Wow.
To rebuild Germany.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And so,
See, in history, I'm learning right now.
Yeah. The whole Armenian, Turkey, like the genocide, right? But there's like, it's so interconnected. There's so many Turkish families that helped Armenians. Vice versa. I got along with everybody, I remember like I was during the World Cup. They had the World Cup in Mexico in '86, and they had those books that you would collect the stickers, you'd buy the package, and I got all of them, and I was missing one, and I used to play soccer and with all the kids, and this one Turkish kid is like, which one? You train him in the schoolyard, and he had the one I needed. And I was like, well, how much? You know, I would give him like whatever, a bunch of money, a bunch of whatever. And he's like, no, don't worry, I got you. Don't worry. He gave it to me, you know.
Wow.
As my last sticker, you know.
That's cool.
And so I don't know. It was, yeah, just interesting. Just the whole how things were set up, you know.
It's cool to see how that's like ingrained in your brain
Yeah,
to
yeah.
this day.